Today we continue to listen second link, Saṅkhāra Viccaya Viññāṇam. Dependent on karmic evolution, arise consciousness, viññāṇa. So when we are dying on our deathbed, we are naturally very weak, both physically and mentally. All our relatives are very compassionate to see us. We are deteriorating moment by moment. At that time, we may not even see or hear, although we are still conscious. At that time, one of the three things will clearly occur to our mind: karma, karma nimitta, and gati nimitta. Karma, our deeds, karma nimitta, signs of our action, and gati nimitta, signs of destiny. So these signs of object appear when we are dying. How fast do these signs or objects appear when we are dying? A fly resting on the top of a blacksmith's anvil will be instantly crushed when the blacksmiths strike. Yet the commentary said that signs of objects can arise even within that short moment of time. Nowadays, very powerful nuclear weapons have appeared. It is said that these very powerful weapons can turn an entire place into ashes into one moment. According to the Buddha's teaching, these powerful weapons are invented is due to our bad karma. Our life is not very safe, so weapons are threatening us. So it is due to our bad karma according to the Buddha's teaching. So even for those people who die because of these very powerful weapons, karma nimitta, and gati nimitta appear to them. It is difficult for the people who don't know the nature of mind very well to believe and understand the way in which signs or objects appear. It is easy for the people who have observed the presently arising mind and body process, and the people who are observing in present to understand this process. So the text has mentioned that in one blink of an eye, a billion mind units arise and disappear. Even if they do not know that these many mind moments, many mind units occur, when the yogi reached the Udyabhaya Jnana, knowledge of arising and disappearing, the yogi can see hundreds of mind movement, mind unit, arise and disappear within one moment. So for those people who die very instantly, after taking a signs of karma or signs of destiny, many mind units can arise to them. Our mental process is dependent on one or another object, and the series of our mental process occurring without a pause. We remember the action which we have performed ourselves frequently. So during the practice of meditation, sometimes we remember something, we think something, so mind is taking some other object. So if the person dies at that moment, he must be reborn in another life according to this karma. When he is about to die, he can think about the celestial realms and human realms. If he dies at that moment, and also he have done wholesome deeds, he can be reborn as a deva or human as he have thought. Also now, because we are not dying yet, so the present object, the action of our thoughts cannot be called signs of our destiny. Now all the images you capture, what you are sitting, how you walking very mindfully, eating mindfully, sitting very gracefully in the Dhamma hall. So when you are dying, these objects can be called Gadinimita, signs of destiny. If the actions which you have performed by yourself appear when you are dying, and this is called karma again. So now you clear karma, karma nimitta, gri nimitta. Karma is the wholesome or unwholesome deeds which we have done by ourselves. And when doing this karma, if the surroundings and condition of the objects appear, that is called a signs of karma. And when doing good and bad deeds, the condition we have experienced is called signs of karma or karma nimitta. If the condition of the future life appear, this is called signs of destiny, gati nimitta. Some people want to criticize disrespectfully that the explanation of the appearance of karma, karma nimitta and gri nimitta are only statement from the commentaries. They may criticize. Don't criticize like this, don't say like this. There are some Pali sutta preached by the Buddha himself. So in Bala Pandita Sutta, Buddha said, Tanisa dasame same olambanti, ijolambanti, abipalambanti. So that is Pali. Meaning is, these wholesome and unwholesome deeds done by him at the moment of death, for that person the wholesome and unwholesome karma appeared. The wholesome and unwholesome karmas appear as though hanging in front of him. It is impressed, appearing as though hanging in front of him, and it is overwhelming, appearing as though hovering in front of him. So that is preached by the Lord Buddha in the Bala Pandita Sutta. So in this Bala Pandita Sutta, Buddha gave an example. It is like the shadow of the mountain which covers the earth at sunset. The person who has done unwholesome deeds, his unwholesome karma appears and covers everything. It appears continuously, surrounding and enveloping him, hovering him. The person he don't want, because it is very terrible object, frightening object. Although he wants to get rid of this undesirable object, he cannot. So at one time the serial killer, when he was dying, he saw very frightening object. And the victim he about to kill, and the victim crying and asking for pardon, and then he cruelly killed the person with the knife. So all these images appear to that person. And another story, one evil person, he showed extremely frightened gesture at the moment of his dying, as though he was seeing his attackers. He could not even speak at that moment. His relatives nearby reminded him that, oh, there is nobody. Nobody is very safe. Even though the relatives encouraged him, he so frightened. He continued to display signs of terror. So this is a sign of the appearance of unwholesome karma and bad signs of objects. Yes, apunya visankara or unwholesome karma is indeed very frightful. So before we die, it is important to strive so as to be fulfilled with dependable, wholesome deeds. Now you are fulfilling these wholesome deeds moment by moment. It is very fortunate moments. So for those people who are fulfilled with dependable wholesome deeds, these wholesome karma and good signs or object or sukati nimitta appear. If you die taking one or another of these good objects, rebirth consciousness resulting from your wholesome actions arises in a good destiny. So this realm is in the human or celestial realms. So you collect wholesome deeds, you perform wholesome deeds, and the wholesome deeds which will give results, it can arise from among the 8 karma vasara kusala accompanied with wisdom. If your wholesome deeds are strong, they arise from among the 4 resultant consciousness accompanied with wisdom. So this rebirth consciousness is associated with wisdom, which is called moha. You understand moha? Moha is delusion, also avijja. Now here, rebirth consciousness is associated with wisdom, that is called moha. So it is tihetuka, rebirth consciousness, which has the 3 roots, alobha, adosa, amoha. So it is the 3 roots of alobha, adosa, amoha. If you have these 3 roots, you practice samatha meditation, and you can gain Sakya power from jhana. If you practice vipassana, you can also go on to develop Sakya power from jhana. If you practice vipassana, you can realize Meghaphala Nibbana. So no doubt, you can gain it. After wishing to attain Meghaphala Nibbana, if your wholesome deeds bear results, then the tihetuka rebirth consciousness will lead to these results. So in this existence, whether listening to the Dhamma or practicing meditation, you can attain Meghaphala Nibbana. So this is a result of your wholesome deeds which are done after wishing for Meghaphala and Nibbana. So you have done the wholesome deeds, and because of your wholesome deeds, you come to this human world, and you come to the celestial realms, and due to your karma, sometimes you may have jnana samyutta associated with knowledge, and if your wholesome deeds is not accompanied with wisdom, that is jnana vibhyutta. So that is page number 3. Open your paper. So page number 3, number 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So these 8 consciousness, sense sphere resultant consciousness 8, Because you have done wholesome deeds, and then you come to this human realms, and you do your wholesome karma very strong, and you gain jnana samyutta. If your wholesome deeds are not yet strong, and if they are not accompanied by strong knowledge, then it is one of the four great resultant consciousness not accompanied by wisdom. That is jnana vibhuddha. So in this rebirth consciousness, the root of amoha or wisdom is not included. Only the two roots of alobha, adosa, non-greed and non-hatred are there. So it is called dvihetuka, two-rooted rebirth consciousness. The person who has this kind of rebirth consciousness, because they don't have the wisdom-based rebirth consciousness, they cannot attain the special dharma of jhana or mega and phala, because they have no jnana, they have no jnana, they are jnana vibhuddha, they are not accompanied with wisdom. So you all must be jnana samyutta, associated with knowledge, so you can pick up from 16 to 23 all the consciousness associated with knowledge. So you have to pick up these jnana samyutta. So for some people, for them very sad, because they do wholesome deeds, but their wholesome deeds is not accompanied with wisdom. No jnana, that is jnana vibhuddha. And their wholesome deed is not sharpened and not strengthened. So their rebirth consciousness is without roots, but they come to the human realms. So that is number 15. Number 15, you see, wholesome, resultant, rootless consciousness. Number 15, investigating consciousness accompanied by equanimity. So these people reborn in the human realms. Human realm is very blissful, but their patisandhi rebirth consciousness is upikasagata santirana. Upikasagata santirana, investigating consciousness accompanied with equanimity. So these people are defective eyes, ear, tongue, etc. These people can be born without organs such as eye, ear, tongue, and for them very sad. They are in the human realms and blissful realms, but they are defective. Our karma are very strange. So that is a summary how the nine sense sphere rebirth consciousness arise due to our 8 wholesome karma in the sense sphere. So remember, you have done punya visankhara, you have done wholesome deeds. Because of 8 punya visankhara, where you go? You go to the kama sukati, blissful realms. You will pick up the 9 rebirth consciousness in the blissful sense sphere. But you pick up very superior one, and what call superior and wisdom. The consciousness you need to pick up, you need to do very very best one. So wholesome deeds or punyabi singara you are doing. When doing wholesome deeds, punyabi singara, charity, morality, and continuous vipassana meditation you are doing. If your mind is associated with wisdom, and if you believe in karma and karma results, and if you perform the wholesome deeds with energy, then the kinds of wholesome deeds is called superior three-rooted wholesomeness. That is tihetuka okata. In Pali, tihetuka, three-rooted, okata, superior. So no doubt what you are doing moment by moment, you're very meticulous, you're very serious, and non-stop practicing. So that is superior, three-rooted, wholesome deeds. And if you can get the same result. So these kinds of wholesome deeds leads to three-rooted rebirth consciousness. Then the wholesome deeds which are done after wishing strongly for Megaphala Nibbana are called Vivitta Nisita, that is, wishing for liberation. You understand suffering very well, you want to be liberated, you wish for Nibbana, and you are practicing. So that is Sammapatipada. That means you are following the right path. So if you wish for Nibbana and the wholesome deeds, you perform these wholesome deeds can lead to the result of three-rooted rebirth consciousness. You reborn in an existence in which you can hear about how to reach Megaphala Nibbana. Now you already know, because you listen many times, you know how to practice. So if you have this three-rooted rebirth consciousness, and you hear and you listen how to reach Megaphala Nibbana in this life, after hearing, now you are practicing. Then you can realize Megaphala Nibbana in this present life. So this is the kinds of present existence which you have obtained. So you do wholesome deeds, you never do unmindfully. It is necessary to do them with an eager and energetic mind, aim at attaining Megaphala and Nibbana. So if you wish for Megaphala Nibbana, these wholesome deeds will lead you to an existence in which you attain them. Now, here in the present is your good results. Now, if you do them with an eager and energetic mind again, and it will lead to the result of three-rooted rebirth consciousness. So page number 3, sense spheres resultant consciousness, 8, 16 to 23, you have to pick up somanasa or upekha, joy or equanimity, but you need to do with associated with knowledge, jnana sampayutta, and asankarika, prompted. So the kinds of wholesome deeds we give you Tihetuka, 3 root, and superior wholesome consciousness. So when we do punya, when we do wholesome deeds, we must be careful. Sometimes we may do 2 root kusala, wholesome. If we do our wholesome carelessly, our wholesome deeds may not be accompanied by 3 roots. Sometimes we practice charity, we just give it and we don't think much of it. When we don't think much of our wholesome deeds, it may be 2 roots. So if karma vachara, wholesome karma, is accompanied by the understanding of the law of cause and effect, the understanding of karma and karma results, it is called 3 root. When wholesome karma is preceded by and followed by wholesome thoughts, it is called superior okata. If you remember again and again your wholesome deeds, it is called superior. Sometimes we do merits, but preceded by that deed, we may have unwholesome. So after doing the meritorious deeds, people may have some kinds of regret. Or if I did not give that way, I might have made use of it for myself or for my family. Now I regret for charity. Not yogi here in this retreat. A very beginner, some yogi is. Sometimes they regret to come to the center. They regret to practice meditation. So it is not good. But now here yogis are tihetuka. You more strengthen and strengthen your practice. So for these people may be some regret. If there are regrets, their karma is called inferior. Superior kusala karma is preceded by and followed by kusala, wholesome. So there is a saying that 3 kinds of volition, 3 kinds of chetana are involved in charity, morality, and vipassana meditation. So when you are going to do charity, you should have wholesome consciousness preceding that formal act of charity. And then after doing charity, you should have joy and you not regret. You joy and join for your charity because people very happy to get your charity. If the person regret after giving, he will get the results in future lives of giving, but he will not want to make use of those results. So these people will be very stingy person. Although these people may be a millionaire or billionaire, they don't want to use things which are expensive things, which are good. Even though they are rich, they want to use even though you are rich, you want to use in expensive things if your charity is inferior. So it is important when we practice wholesome, we should see to it that is accompanied by 3 roots and that it is superior. Our superior karma gives superior results. If it is inferior, it will give inferior results. So all the yogi want the best results. So you want the wholesome that is accompanied by 3 roots and that is superior. So yogi are practicing very meticulously and continuously, and very superior way you are observing, you are practicing, you can gain the very superior one. So we will continue tomorrow. We have to stop our discourse for today. By practicing vipassana meditation, by observing every phenomena occurring at the 6 doors continuously and meticulously, may all yogis be liberated from all suffering. May all yogis realize the real peace in the very near future. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.